Whoops. Alright, we appear to be live once again. No thanks to Comcast's efforts to keep me down. That's right, I have done it. I followed all the hardcore troubleshooting steps of waiting patiently for the internet to unbreak itself. And now here I am, master of tech support. We picked up a dodge and roll from the first floor. We're now offered the good old slime goop. We're happy to trade our hit points away so that we can start a new run as soon as possible. So we'll happily take some money here. And we'll happily do the same here. We got a lizard tail. We can afford to do it. All right, frozen egg. Whenever we add a power card into the deck, it is upgraded. That's actually a pretty good early find on Silent. Silent has a lot of really good powers. And getting that for the cost of 5 hit points is a good deal. So this is now, I think now? Like right there on that floor, we have reached a point where this is now an above average run. It doesn't take a whole lot. Like when you're on floor 3, there's just like one good thing happening early on puts you way ahead. This is better than all the negative we got from trading our starting relic for the lizard tail. And we still have a lizard tail, which is pretty dang good in and of itself. Now we're looking for noxious fumes, we're looking for footwork. We're looking for meaning in our existence. And hopefully we can find at least 2 of those 3 things. Or we could find an accuracy plus. Oh boy. I don't mind a deadly poison. The powers we're going to want to be taking will support a deadly poison pretty well. Let's do a shiv deck. A shiv deck with no actual shivs in it is the best kind of deck. Take a deadly poison, I think, as an early damage source for us. And the merchant will offer us a well-laid plans plus, which I don't believe, given that Jess is hanging around in chat, I can turn down. We could also take a Mayhem Plus instead. Start of your turn, play the top card of your draw pile. That could be a cheeky play that is potentially really fun, but I like taking the well-laid plans. We're about to go to another store, so I'm going to probably just buy well-laid plans, go to that other store, and see what the other power is. If it's a footwork, caltrops, noxious fumes, or after image, I'll buy any of those. Haven't lived till you've nightmared mayhem? What about when you mayhem nightmare? If I could buy both of those things, I'd consider it more. Crippling Cloud ain't bad either. Good Instincts ain't bad with the well-laid plans, truthfully. But I'd like to see what the next store has. Let's go ahead and upgrade our deadly poison so that our poison is very more poison. Alright, show me noxious fumes. Hey! That is, as they say, a winner. So now we have well-laid plans plus, noxious fumes plus. And it's not as unlikely as it seems that we were offered those things. Stores always have at least 1 power for sale. So the cards here that are in the top row, this is something I've never actually talked about, but there's always 2 attacks, 2 skills, and 1 power for sale in a store. They can be any rarity, but it's always 2 attacks, 2 skills, 1 power. And then I believe in the bottom you're offered 1 uncommon colorless card and 1 rare colorless card. So if you've got something like an early egg, you can always find the cards you're looking for in a store, because it'll always have a little bit of everything. Given that we have a Fumes Plus and a Plans Plus, I definitely don't mind taking a Deflect as a free block card here. Very happy to do that. How scared am I of Gremlin Knob? Not at all? Not at all. Alright. Let's fight some elites. A15 Golden Idol, trigger a trap. Could take current hit point damage. That's a little bit ambitious here. I think I'm just going to pass up on the Golden Idol. We're already risking a lot by fighting this elite. Which one do I bottle? Bottled Waylaid Plans is fantastic. Bottled Fumes is also fantastic. Huh. I'd say normal... Like, if I had a 7-card opening hand, I'd be more inclined to bottle the Waylaid Plans, but given that we're dealing with a 5-card opening hand because we lost our starting relic, I think I want to bottle the Fumes, so that we can always get the poison started. So let's go with that. That's also really relevant for this fight specifically. Like, in terms of making sure we don't die here, bottling Fumes is very important. Very important. Oh, so very important. Well, I think Dodge and Roll is going to block for more. Gives him 2 strength. But it's 4 block this turn and next turn. I think that's worth it. Take the rest of the damage. Keep some defense in hand. Hopefully we can shuffle the deck without them in it. Ah, nah, I'm going for the double big attack, followed by the weaken. I think we don't win if we don't play Deadly Poison, so we're going to play Deadly Poison and just accept that all of our health is going away now. Okay, so you're taking 14 this turn, 16 next turn, which means you have 10 health we need to deal in damage. There are no 5 cards we can draw that don't give us 10 damage, so he's dead next turn, which means I can full block here. This actually didn't work out too badly. Bottling the Fumes was very important here. Maw Bank. Whenever we climb a floor, gain $12. Compounded yearly. More poison for more damage buildup. Sounds excellent. Having 2 deadly poisons and a Noxious Fumes is a solid damage engine that the Silent can use. Dodge and Roll didn't pay off. Wow, so I should have just taken the damage? That's unfortunate that I called that wrong. It's actually something I should analyze more often. Like, was it worth it to play that Dodge and Roll there? It's a question I should be asking myself more often. Okay, taking 8 is a little bit spooky here. Wonder that a lot with Zap and Dual Cast. Yeah, that's a solid. Hell, Zap Dual Cast versus Jawworm's also a consideration a lot of time. Whether like which of these things should I do? But I don't have the time to like on stream look back through the fight RNG. Okay, we have a Ghost in a Jar now. Do I dare take a Concentrate? With a Waylaid Plans Plus, we could actually get value out of Concentrate. I don't think that makes it a good card. I don't think that's how good cards are made. Okay, we have a Lizard Tail. I have a very good matchup against both of the elites that are left in the act, so I'm going to go ahead and fight one. Possibly without resting. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade Neutralize here. I think we are going to struggle against Tri-Sentries, but against Lagavulin... Damn it. Against Lagavulin, we're pretty good here. Go like this. Might be using the Ghost Jar next turn, or we can use the Lizard Tail to survive. Or I can just block. I'll take 3, go down to 1 hit point. Seems like a good number of hit points to have, right? Yeah, that's fine. All I have to do is block every turn. Wait, next turn I'm going to generate 9 block and I'm going to be attacked for 10 damage? No! The needless tragedy. So you're going to take 12 followed by 14. That is enough to kill. Okay, so I don't need to hit this guy anymore. Start hitting the other guy. This might be a Gambler's Brew turn. I'd prefer not to use either the Ghost or the Tail if I don't have to. It's like I do have to. If neither of these work out. That works. Neutralize. Still alive. Damn it. Didn't want to have to do that. The Lizard Tail is more valuable than the Ghost Jar because it doesn't take up the slot. Mummified Hand. Whenever we play one of our upgraded power cards, a random card costs 0 for the turn, and that's a nightmare. I'm gonna click on the nightmare. Wow. That is very strong. Oh god, I'm gonna use my Lizard Tail immediately, aren't I? Please no. Don't see this ending very well. I think we discard that. He's never going to take a turn off from attacking. We'll never be able to play Nightmare without using the Lizard Tail. Which I think we're going to be using in a moment. Oh, not yet. Come on, me. Oh wait, no, we had Dodge Roll. Okay. Hooray! Not dead. We got him! We didn't use the Lizard Tail. Whew! Spicy. Very nice. Don't want any of that. So I'm gonna like Nightmare Noxious Fumes on some turn here if I can. Nightmare Noxious Fumes is an ideal way to win the slime boss fight. I'm gonna go ahead and rest, as much as I would like to upgrade Nightmare. I think resting is the right way to do this. Yeah, resting lets me tank a big hit. Heal is cheat. Well, I mean, we can do this without healing. We just probably use the Lizard Tail. And it would mean upgrading Nightmare, which is actually really important that I do. It's almost worth losing Lizard Tail to get Nightmare upgraded. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm quite sure of that. May end up using it anyway, which is the sad truth, depending on what my draw order is here. Just do this. guess. Didn't draw neutralize, that hurts. But we don't have to use the lizard tail here. This is very important. Bonk. So, here's where we're happy that we rested. Okay, so 21 damage puts him down to 80, so if I strike him, he's going to split. We really don't want to do that. Ooh. Okay, that's a pretty sad split. Stack as much poison on this one as possible, I think. I'm gonna spread the damage around a little bit. Okay. Have a little bit more health to lose here. You split at 28. This is our second boss relic swap for Lizard Tail in a row, yeah. Bot's still down. Bot will be down until I reboot him because of the internet downage, so let me do that real quick here. Let's fix the bot. So 17 will put you at 32. That's a good place to be. Do I also strike, actually? It's 49 minus 17. It's 32. 26. That would be a split. That would be a split. Meanwhile, you're at 39. Split him and avoid taking damage. I really don't want to, though. I'd like to win this fight without using the lizard tail. Which it looks like I've successfully done. Spoke too soon, perhaps? We're fine. Too bad. Whew. 6 out of 66. Right where we need it to be. 1,000 cuts plus. With Mummified Hand. Whenever we play a card, deal 2 damage to all enemies. We have a number of free cards. This is a decent source of AoE damage. I don't like 1,000 cuts that much against the heart. The smart pick might be Glass Knife here for a way to do upfront damage quickly. Probably is, actually. Glass Knife. But I'm going to take Powers. Ooh. End of your turn, no longer discard your hand. Even with Well-Laid Plans Plus in the deck, that's still pretty good. But a 4th Energy is also very good right now. Given that we have 1,000 Cuts and Nightmare, we probably want to take the Cursed Key over the Choker if we're going for an Energy Relic. To not limit ourselves to 6 cards per turn and prohibit Mummified Hand Nightmare shenanigans. Yeah, exactly. How do I waste the Mummy Hand Egg combo? I can't. I have to take that power. It's too juicy. It'd just be like a power-based Silent. See if I can take a Prismatic Shard in a store and then maybe get Heat Sinks. That'd be ideal. Nightmare Heat Sinks, even. This deck does surprisingly well with the Runic Pyramid. But I'll take the key here. So anytime we open a non-boss chest, we're going to take a curse, which is going to suck. But we will embrace the suck. And everything will be fine. So I think I'm going to this store. We're just going to fight a couple of elites. I think with the 1,000 cuts, that we're in a very good shape to... 1,000 cuts and Noxious Fumes puts us in a really good shape to fight elites in this act. Though I'd really like a Piercing Wail to feel comfortable about it. I'll play Fumes and see what it hits. Defend, alright. Nice. That went the way I wanted it to. Deadly Poison Plus that I hope I draw. I didn't draw it. And... that's disappointing. Should have taken the extra damage to make sure I got a kill that turn, the previous turn. You pass on that. Yeah, stuff made free by Mummified Hand does not stops being free at the end of the turn. Buy a potion. I will not buy a potion. I've changed my mind. I've decided I'm going to take 1,000,000 damage. I'm even one off from killing with a fire potion here. Dang. Dang. Calculated Gamble Plus. And I need footwork very badly. Or any other block power. Gambler's Brew is good. It's like a calculated gamble, except I can hold on to the one card I do care about. Okay, Caltrops is not Blur. There's the Prismatic Shard I was talking about. We take this and then we take all the powers, right? Why don't I think Predator's worth in this deck? Because I'm mostly looking for ways to block harder at the moment. Which I believe I've found in the Oddly Smooth Stone. Dash and Blur are also pretty good. Finesse is also actually quite good. Prismatic's tempting. I don't think I can take it as well as taking things that will let me survive. Like, I can't even take the Smooth Stone if I take Prismatic Shard. It's kind of bad. I need that. And that. That was exactly all of my money. Paper Crane better than Smooth Stone with only Neutralize? Not right now. And right now is very important, as you can probably tell. Do I? Dare I? I mean, it doesn't compromise my ability to block in any way, shape, or form, so yeah, let's Nightmare 1,000 Cuts here. Oh good, they chained in the way that I wanted them to. 8,000 cuts, heck yeah. That's a lot of damage. That is a disgusting amount of damage. Thank you, mummified hands. Man, it's like playing Cleave every time I play a card. Holy crap. Okay, Concentrate Plus with a Nightmare is a card I will think about taking, maybe. But then probably decide not to ultimately anyway. It's almost like I have fire breathing. Or 8 of them, maybe. Or 8 of them. Trying to figure out what Concentrate's going to end up actually used for. Figure it out at some point. Dash. We did determine that 7 fire breathings makes it good. Well, that's nice to know. That's the break point, is it? Feels about right. Ooh, this could be really... Oh, God. So I need to play 4 cards to kill the bird. I'm doing that no matter what. So we don't worry about the bird. $23. I could just block that. Or most of it, anyway. Keep our potion intact for an elite fight. Hey, I want my 3 Ascender's Bane. Damn it, game. Gosh darn it. None of these are that appealing because none of them are upgraded powers. So I think I'll pass on those and get our Nightmare upgraded so that it's way more playable. We skip on taking a curse. We're about to fight 2 elites. And possibly die to them. I'm so grateful for that oddly smooth stone. My brain was like, well, you're taking 1 damage here. Nope. Totally not actually doing that. But I am taking 6 here, so that's fun. Something about River. I decided to block and then kill him, which obviously you don't need to do both of those things. Only one of the 2 is mandatory. Much done with 6 fire breathings. We're 1 away from the perfect deck. That makes sense. Leg Sweep is a block card. Therefore, I like it. Although Cloak and Dagger's actually... This is one of those weird 1,000 cuts deck where we want Cloak and Daggers or something. Is that a thing? That feels like a thing. But Leg Sweep, though. Alright, Nightmare... I was gonna say, give me Nightmare 1,000 cuts on turn 1, and we can talk. We can definitely talk. So what's the right order here? Well-laid plans... This'll work any way I do it, as long as I dodge and roll first here. Hold on. No, I don't get to kill the gremlins, no matter what. I should probably Fire Potion to not take damage, or as much damage here. So we go like this. Dodge and roll first, then Well-laid, then Noxious, then Nightmare the 0-cost 1,000 cuts, then play the 0-cost 1,000 cuts. I don't think those will come in at 0 cost. They did not. Then die. Dying seems good. I didn't mean actually die, I meant like kind of die. A metaphorical dying at best. $6,000 cuts now, so I think we're very, like, we drew a hand of defense, but if I play the defense, I'll just destroy my opponent. Like you do when you have 6 defense in your hand. This is my, like, deck's win condition, is doing this. Oh hey, we got our starting relic back. Back at prep, start of combat, draw 2 additional cards. There's the Piercing Whale I talked about wanting, alongside some other cards I also want. Hot damn. I think I'll take the Piercing Whale, because we're about to go into an elite fight. And Piercing Whale is going to be really helpful in this elite fight. That was going to be true no matter which elite fight I was up against, by the way. So I didn't really need to, like, know which one it was. Gotta get fumes down, make something good free. A strike, just what I wanted. Okay, casually take 14 on turn 1. Pretty much all the health we just rested for. I'm really wishing I had been able to hold on to my Piercing Whale. For next turn, because next turn's when I'm going to need it. Okay, still not dead. Not dead is a good place to be. I think you're gonna be dead next turn, so I can start poisoning you. Killed hard by overblocking. We've almost done that before. Done very similar things to that before. Okay, so you're dead. You're dealing way too much damage. And I don't have a way to kill you. So I guess we're using our Lizard Tail here. Dang. But despite losing our Lizard Tail, we are back to having our starting relic. We have a reasonably solid foundation for our deck, with some strong cards in it. We've got a Ghost in a Jar and a Lantern now, so our turn 1 is looking pretty juicy. And I will definitely take a Cloak and Dagger, given whatever direction this deck ended up taking. And now Ranwood's offering us a relic. We can either give him our Ghost in a Jar, our Nightmare Plus, or 88 gold. Well, I'm definitely not giving him either the Potion or the Nightmare. There's arguably things we need for this boss fight. I do want a relic, though, so I'm going to give him 88 gold and get Art of War. If we don't play any attacks on our turn, gain an extra energy next turn. That is very strong in this deck. We are very happy to see that. I think I'm going to go ahead and upgrade Cloak and Dagger so that we... Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to upgrade Leg Sweep for the extra weaken. Starting relic was Curse Key? Yeah, totally. Absolutely that. I have not... That Concentrate was not worth it, by the way. I should have only taken that on 3 mana. Despite our expensive cards, it's never been relevant. Okay, so one of you is stealing 1,000 Cuts, the other Nightmare. Well, that's a shame, because I kind of wanted to use those cards on one another. Which I guess is not happening right now. Focus on blocking with the Art of War for the moment. Okay, I don't need to use Piercing Wail this turn, do I? Yes, I do. Alright. I think it's imperative that I get poison stacking on the automaton itself. Totally misblocked that. Okay, we're gonna blur up some block for the Hyper Beam turn here. That's gonna be totally fine. Right? Ow. I can get them back on the same turn here. And play them to do 8 damage per card. Is that what I need right now? Oh, I punted a kill on this guy. I did. It's unfortunate. Do I Nightmare Neutralize? Nah, we got Leg Soup next turn. Do I Nightmare Deadly Poison? That's probably the actual correct answer. Okay, with 53 poison, as long as we can survive this attack. Oh. Well, Ghost in Jar's here to save our bacon, I guess. Ghost in Jar says, proceed to Act 3. Thank you, Ghost in a Jar. Malaise. Enemy loses X strength, apply X weak. Very strong card, especially when duplicated by Nightmare. And at the moment we're looking for things for Nightmare to copy, more so than we're looking for more copies of Nightmare. Easiest Pandora's box of my life? Consider nightmaring Nightmare. If I had Snecko Eye, that'd be a consideration, Chrono. I don't have things to Nightmare, though. But what I do have is a bunch of crap tier cards in the deck, and a bunch of ways to block that don't involve using Defend. So I'm going to take a Pandora's box and turn all this Strike and Defend garbage into differently shaped garbage. This garbage. We got, a worse deck out of that? That was actually worse. That was considerably worse, actually, than what we had. Well, that's poopy. Running a lead over here. Which means have to go this way. Gross. I'm gonna bring up the paper crate I abandoned. You should. I think at this point, the paper crane... I question if I got through the elites with the paper crane. But in the long run, it's definitely the better pick. I'm also at this point feeling like a bottled well-laid plans would be a lot better than my bottled fumes. Okay, single potion's nice. Bad cards are bad. Alright, we got another poison off the Pandora's. I was like, how do we have 3 deadly poisons in this deck? How did that happen? At the same time, I don't think we won that knob fight that we had in Act 1 if I didn't bottle the Fumes Plus. It's easy to find yourself in this game stuck in a loop of I need to do this thing because if I don't, I'll die right now, and if I do it, I'll die later. Definitely the situation we find ourselves in here. There's a block card. I did have tail, that's true. Trading the tail early was maybe a decision I should have made. Let's play Acro and then Sneaky Strike here. Get my energy back. Fight. Dodge and roll plus. That's 7 block twice. I would like that. Oh no. It's this guy. Not sure what I need to beat this fight without taking a ton of damage. Truthfully. Discard these, play these. I just play everything. And hope it's enough. Not quite. Not quite. Okay, 2 turns left. Can I possibly figure out how to nightmare something and make it work for me here? Doesn't feel like it. Save me poison. Hey. I'm sure I could have like done math to make sure that that actually worked, but that is something a nerd would do. Okay, I don't know how we beat that fight. I guess if we're looking to maybe fight the heart at some point, we should probably add a Caltrops into this deck, so that we can hurt it. I am not afraid of another copy of Well-Laid Plans here. This deck could definitely use one. At the same time, we're not drawing enough cards that often. Maybe I just remove a bad card here. Worst card in the deck is probably Outmaneuver. See you later, Outmaneuver. Have to go this middle way. Alright. A Maw. Tekken for 30 on turn 2. Not too much of a problem, though. Careful. Wasn't sure if the malaise was actually going to stop him properly there. I think it was. Turns out 12 poison per turn is a lot, by the way. This guy's at 55 poison already. Nice. These don't look very interesting, unfortunately. Let's grab our recall key. Footworks would definitely make life a lot easier. God, would this be so much better with the footwork. feel like you're dead next turn. Mr. Exploder. Okay, a little bit of damage. I was hoping we could get through this without taking any, but alright. Just a sneaky strike deck. How's it going, Welshman? Smoke Bomb. How do I feel about more card draw? Not very excited about cards that don't block, honestly. Blocking seems great. Blocking seems like our current primary problem, as you can tell by this hand. Maybe should have considered smoke bombing here. About to leave to play MTG with some peeps. Oh, awesome! Thanks for dropping in. Enjoy your MTG. Used to do like Friday Night Magic as a regular thing back when I was in college. I've not played it in a long time. $28. Do I have a giant tub of MTG cards sitting in the closet untouched for years? I did have that. I got rid of it a while back, Headslayer. I sold it off for money. I also had, for a very long time, a giant tub of Pokemon cards in the closet. I've been your lullaby these past few weeks. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that, Zonard. I love using streams to fall asleep. So it's always an honor to find out that people are doing that with my stream. Poison Potion. Hey, we found it! We finally found it! The Footwork Plus. We might just live yet. Unfortunately, we're about to add a curse to our deck, because we're going to open this so that we can take the key. Is that a Parasite? Yeah, that was a Parasite. Parasite's not too bad. We'll probably just leave the Parasite in the deck for the entire run. And I think I have to Nightmare Footwork in order to beat this guy. So I'm sure glad we got Footwork just now. I'm sure not glad that we drew it now. Because I think if I play it now, I'm going to lose. I think I have to Nightmare Footwork to win this fight. I'm going to hold on to that idea. I can also Smoke Bomb out of this fight. That's an option. If you Smoke Bomb the elites in Act 4, you can, but only if you kill one of them, as Siziak says. Only if you kill one first. This deck does not draw cards very quickly, does it? Starting next turn, he does the big nasty attacks. Which I'm more than a little bit afraid of right now. They start at a whopping 27 damage. How could we possibly hope to cope with that? Okay, there's our nightmare, but I think it's too little too late. At a glance. Well, perhaps not. Poison 3, huh? Take 8. I could take 8. Look at all these feat works. Okay, now we're blocking for like shitloads, and we're fine. Mostly fine. Catalyst. God, Catalyst would be something that takes this deck from abysmal to much, much better very, very quickly. Dear Lord, Catalyst. Ginger. Okay, another dodge and roll is absolutely a must-have right now, given that we lost a lot of our block cards recently. And it's definitely the best thing we could replace them with. Rest up a little bit before we go into the Burning Elite here. And by Burning Elite, I mean triple Jawworm fight. Okay, bye. Not today, Jawworms. Oh god, it's 4 strength Nemesis? Actually, oh god, it's -1 strength Nemesis, look out! Oh, I could have concentrated. Shit. Well, I can get other stuff in play now. Works just fine. Probably for the better. Caltrops is unfortunately mostly useless against Nemesis, because he's always intangible when Thorn's damage is applied. It's very rude that he does that. Guess I'll copy that. He likes that big attack, huh? 15 health. Probably have to rest one more time before the bosses. Do get another copy of Blur, though. 2 of these is pretty useful. Ooh. Snecko Skull. Whenever we apply a poison, apply 1 additional poison. And a Ghost in a Jar. Gain 1 intangible. Both of these things are very strong. We could also remove our curse. But we have bottled noxious fumes, making that poison stronger is pretty good. Pretty good. Going against Time Eater here. Time Eater shouldn't be a problem as long as I can Nightmare Malaise. Maybe then I want a second copy of Well-Aid Plans plus. No, I think I want Snecko Ghost. Do we YOLO here? What upgrade is really important? Well, we don't have Malaise upgraded. That needs to be upgraded. We're gonna YOLO here. Do a Ghost in a Jar. Definitely a bit of an iffy move, especially given that we're probably dead on this turn if I can't find a better card here. Wow. Okay. Better. Okay, we're not dead here. But he sure is. Oh wait. Oh no, I forgot to count for the strength. Whoops! Oh well. Whoopsie daisy. I don't mind losing that run. It's nice to have all the streaks wiped clean. And lose 3 in a row there. Shouldn't have poisoned him last turn. Was the mistake there. That's okay. That is okay. I feel like the Arrested Development song should be playing. Yeah, it should be. It should be. Has the daily rolled over? Yes, it just did. I would like to do the daily run. That's what I'm feeling like right now. A15 isn't grabbing me by the short and curlies and making me play it like it normally does. So let's change gears a little bit and see if we can get some high score. I've proven Offensive 15 Heart is consistently losable. If I lose 10 in a row, that is obviously what the data would imply, right? Full meme daily. I like that idea. So this is a silent run that starts with blue cards in the reward pool and 5 copies of a single card. Try hard enough, you can lose any game. That's true. You just have to believe in yourself. This is what I'm starting with. 5 copies of FTL. Deal 5 damage if you played less than 3 cards this turn, draw a card. Okay. Sure, why not? Just don't fight Time Eater. About that. Oh, Backstab? Backstab's a great card. Deal 11 damage, exhaust, innate. Given the deck we're trying to apparently build, Backstab seems like it's going to fit in just fine here. Hopefully we can get a lot of Backstabs. And then maybe something like an Unceasing Top. Draw 2 cards at a burn. Take a Dagger Throw instead of an Overclock here. For the oomph, the upfront damage. Yeah, the upfront damage does add up. Speaking of upfront damage, how do I feel about Predator? It says draw a card on it. Let's take it. Gold for a curse. It's gonna be hard to perfect bosses right now. Gold is points. We'll take this and probably remove it at the store. Or we'll remove it right here, actually. Let's remove a strike first before we see what the store has. Upgrade. Hell if I know. Predator. Did I even go the right way? Yeah, I did. Okay. So we have a membership card available here. 50% discount on all products. We also have another FTL on offer, which is, of course, something that is amazing. We're definitely buying this membership card. Makes all of our gold for the rest of the run worth basically double. I think I'm going to remove my curse and grab a leap here, so that we can maybe try to perfectly block some fights. Perfecting Lagavulin's probably not going to be possible here, but we could try. Yeah, we can try. Okay, so far so good, actually. Yeah, we got there. Cool, perfect Lagavulin fight, that's 25 hit points. Ornamental Fan, whenever we play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. And a Cold Snap, deal damage, channel a Frost Orb. I'm gonna take that. What are these modifiers? Here, let me type them in chat for you. Juzu Bracelet. Alright, no longer get regular enemy combats in question marks. Let's go. Let's go quickly. Storm? Slash? We want to be adding duplicates of the same cards, looking to build towards collector bonuses. Given that with our 5 copies of FTL, we're not winning without that. Look at that beautiful Frost Orb hanging on over our head. I also want 50 cards, yes. 50 cards would be ideal. I'm going to try to, I think with these relics, I'm going to try to get a Pauper run going, where we take no rare cards. Unless I'm offered, like, really good rare cards. Infinite Blade. I'll take another leap, actually. That's a step towards a collector bonus on those. I've unlocked Heart on Ascension 0. Heart is always, like, it's unlocked across all Ascensions when you unlock it. But Heart is never available on daily runs at the moment. 'Tis the way of the world. Oh, we have an oddly smooth stone? That's ridiculous. Steam Barrier, sure. Just a bunch of free shit. Alright, Lagavulin Mark II. I think I can do this. Without using any of my potions here. Sure looks like I can. God, these FTL are so good. Nice. You know what this rune really needs is a Guria. Oh, or that, a finisher. Deal 6 damage for each attack played this turn. Don't mind if I do. Blue cards does include rares, yeah, so I can get, for example, a creative AI off of this boss here. This is 8 times 3. I don't actually want to split him here. Just getting close would be good. This is the part that's scary. Okay, that's not bad. Start attacking you. Okay. I should generate enough block here, so let's kill you. Actually, let's kill both of you. Glorious. Uh-oh! Okay, good. I was like, I didn't draw enough block cards until I totally did, thanks to Predator there. Good. Have a really weak turn there. Oh yeah, it's SI Get Deli only works for mods, so let's fix that. There. That ought to work. Nice. A perfect slime boss fight, not too shabby. I'm not excited by either of these cards. I'm gonna go ahead and skip here. See if we can do a popper deck. Okay, Cursed Key, if I want to make this a cursed run and try to get 5 curses, that'd be pretty strong. I could also take Pandora's to transform all these garbage cards into cards that are less garbage. Cursed Key is usually a snap pick on dailies. We could end up ruining our perfects. We don't get something a little stronger. Go for Lizard Tail. 3rd Lizard Tail run in a row. He does feel required. I'm only going to get 2 additional curses, so I would need even more. Let's forget that. Let's have the fun option. We get 2 copies of Claw, a Masterful Stab, and a Streamline. This deck is amazing now. What do I think of the new Pandora art? I haven't seen the new Pandora art, is what I think of it. So I don't know. Okay, I'm not allowed to go to the store here, sadly. Look at this beautiful turn. Yeah, I saw the T-set. This no longer looks like a battleship. It is a tragedy of the highest proportion. Correct. Sweeping beam seems great. Remove a card from the deck. Don't mind if I do. Get out of here. Noxious fumes. You are way too slow for what we're doing right now. Way too slow for what we're doing right now. Cold Snap, that's the second one. We're looking for collector bonuses, like I said. Don't need to perfect these fights. Just choosing to. There we go. Some hit points to lose. That has too much health. Nope. We don't want those. No thank you. 50%? I'm gonna risk this. Damn it. Calipers? Calipers? Might interfere with our ability to win this fight without taking damage here. Let's say we're looking okay. Bring him in. Welcome to your doom. I'm probably playing that, aren't I? Yeah, I'm playing that. Sure. Rip finisher. Another perfect elite, and now we have a fossilized helix, so the first time we take damage each combat will be negated. Everything's here is half price. Art of War is kind of whatever. Ball Lightning's great. Ball Lightning is excellent. Pen Nib seems okay. Art of War seems very bad, but seems like a 75-cent relic. So that's nice. I'll take a Ball Lightning and a Pen Nib. And I'll try to remember that I have them. Good luck to me on that one. Take that Writhe out of the deck, because we're not getting enough curses. Bottled Lightning. Do I even have skills? I mean, I'm taking this because it's a relic, and it improves our relic count. Blur seems pretty good on turn 1. Oh yeah, I can Pen Nib finishers, that's true. That is super duper true. Good fight. Like a Glacier Plus? Don't have to think about that one too hard. Seems like a good card. If I Cold Snap Streamline, I kill this guy. But that is not enough block to not take damage here. Okay, Eviscerate makes that much simpler. Beautiful. Thank you, attack potion. So Pednib's up next, I can get a 40 damage Predator. So we Ball Lightning Predator. Seems pretty good. Man, that finisher is so strong. Dagger Spray. Isn't good enough. Nah, we're gonna need better stuff than that. Oh, it's a real Streamline. Huh. I think a Blur upgrade's gonna be important. Oh, I was calculating the buffer in that that turn there. Oh, I should have ordered, by the way. God damn, this deck hurts. Gambler's Brew, now that's a potion. Take a second Steam Barrier. Going for those collector bonuses. Neutralize, Doom and Gloom, Claw Skewer. Womp womp. Oh, there's the Predator. Slightly off on what my, I can't play Predator this turn if I want to block. I'll do Cold Snap. Finisher instead. There we go. Another perfect elite. Still haven't botched one of those. We have one skewer. I guess I should be looking for more copies, though I'm not happy about it. I think this is the right potion array to have for the boss. We're probably going to need to use potions on this boss. I think we're upgrading block cards. Envenom seems excellent here at getting a little bit more damage out. Blurred me up some block for this turn. I should maybe think about killing the minions here. Yeah, probably. Beautiful. Okay, now that's what I call a good finisher turn. "17 poison. Not too shabby. And a resummon, perfect. At this point, I'm just looking at how to get my head nib as high as I can. Alright, collector downed, not too much of a problem with it, that power potion. Get a steroid potion. We said we're skipping rares, right? Totally skipping rares. Kaka! Cheers, Caffeine OP! Yo, like the stream. Curious why somebody's of my skills playing A15. The name of the game is consistency. Caffeine. I'm trying to, or I've been trying to get a pretty lengthy streak going. So Coffee Dripper's a great energy relic here. This might give me rare cards, so no, this is terrible. Alright, Coffee Dripper it is. We don't need to rest. We're up against Awakened one, who's going to be tough to block. I need to hit the most elites possible. Fortunately, that does hit a store, so we can spend all of our money. Thank goodness. Why not check rares? Because I'm on a daily run, and I'm looking to get a score. And, not having any rares in your deck gives you bonus points at the end of a run. So that is the reasoning there.
Commander, we've just received the support of another
Caffeine OP,
council
thanks for
member.
that Twitch Prime subscription. I guess you liked my answer, huh? Welcome to the council. So glad to have you with us. Those aren't that good. Those aren't good enough for me to risk, like, losing perfects by having them in the deck.
Commander, we've just received the support of another council member.
Lania Angel is how I'm going to choose to try to pronounce that. Welcome to the council. Thanks so much for that Twitch Prime sub. Looking forward to the end of the month report card to find out how I did. But it's great to see people enjoying the content. Thank you for the support. Every additional sub gives me one step closer to realizing my dream of doing this as a full-time job. So I am incredibly grateful to everybody who contributes to making that dream possible. Bane is probably bad. A20 is restrictive, yeah. It's been a relief to step back from A20 for a while, that's for sure. Don't need to worry about too hard about working on this guy here. That pendant was a really good purchase, by the way. It's proved far more powerful than I thought it would. Alright, fastest way to end this fight is just to let the buffer tank the hit next turn. Since we are on a speed constraint if we're looking for points. Yeah, that's a lot of money. But I have to fight an elite with it. 2 elites with it in my deck. probably fine. Oh, ha ha ha! Totally worth it. Okay, well, Frozen Eye is actually very good here. That's another sweeping beam. We'll take that. Anchor seems great. Runic Dodecahedron seems great. Frozen Eye seems incredible. This is a rare card, so I'm not taking it. How do I feel about Finesse? Not that excited. I am definitely excited about Leap, though, and Streamline. Cards I do have copies of. How many more Leaps do I need? One more Leap, one more Leap. It's a pretty good store. Let's upgrade Streamlines. They hit pretty hard. Actually using Frozen Eye, it might be very important in the in a couple fights that we're about to be up against. It's good to know what I'm going to draw here. Like, I'm going to draw into an FTL. It's important to know. Something about order. Let's double this. Okay, there's our finisher. Can't set up a sick finisher this turn, but I might be able to do so next turn. So maybe I streamline. Hold on to finisher FTL here. We still have a buffer, so we're fine. Doing something like that. Doesn't affect anything. Okay, so buffer is gone now. Which is, I think, okay, because we have enough block this turn. We do. Yes, I do, right? Yes, just barely. Calculated. There we go. Cool, the streamline's upgraded, good. We're definitely going to be needing these potions for the boss fight, which is why I've been trying to hold on to them as aggressively as I can. As our deck doesn't have a very good matchup against Awakened One or his minions. Like, we do reasonably high amounts of damage relatively quickly, but from there it kind of peters out. Hologram is incredible here. Molten Egg is whatever. Let's get some more relics. We want to have 25 relics, because that's a 50-point bonus. We can get it. D2. Correct. Ooh. So we use a buffer stack here. Ancient potion to go with our steroid potion. Perfect. That means we can get... Hey, piercing whale. Excellent. That means we can get 5 strength for an entire combat. We also have access to the shuriken, which is going to speed this up so much. So much. Prismatic shard doesn't do anything here. Probably want Ghost in a Jar over a Gambler's Brew. Want another Masterful Stab. We're now at our 35 cards, which is great. I don't think I'm going to hit 50, so I shouldn't even try. I do want more relics, though. I don't think we're going to hit enough, looks like. Guess I'm buying that. I don't think that hits the requisite number of relics, though. So again, we only bought that to get +1 relic. To be clear. Double finisher turn, that's pretty cool. Damn it. Okay, now we got enough luck. Good. Boot doing huge value there. Hitting him through that intangibility. Is that all 3 eggs? No. Fragment plus. Pass. I think we're like 1 relic short of 25, which is truly tragic. Too short, alright. I'm sure there was a way to get it on this seed, we just didn't manage to. And these guys are really easy to bully when they have very few thorns. Fight. Fruit juice isn't going to do anything for my score. That is a leap, though, which gives us at least a collector bonus on those. Which ain't too bad. Yeah, there was an Art of War we could have bought for 75. I was thinking about it. Alright, so we drink these two. I gain 5 strength for the whole fight. That does a lot of damage, huh? Caca? Pretty promising turn 1 here. If I do say so. Oh, I'm supposed to sweeping beam. Whoops. Oopsie doodle. Oh. Get wrecked. Looks like it might be my intangibility turn here. He's still a buffer, actually. So I'll just use the buffer to absorb the hit here. Keep the Ghost and Jar in a back pocket. Looks like it was a pretty good fight. Don't know that we'll have a top score exactly with this, but I'm pretty happy with our Beyond Perfect run that hits a few important score modifiers. Clocks in at under 45 minutes as well, and we snuck in right at the top, so I bet we have a very high leaderboard score here. Although I don't think it'll stand for very long. Let's see how we did. 1390. Have I been here before? 1390 is actually really good. So we managed to do that in under 45 minutes for 50 points. We managed to get over 1,000 gold by taking a curse to get 25 points. We got 2 cards that we had 4 copies of, Leap and FTL, which is hard to do when you've got like multiple card pools, right? We had no rares for 50 points. 35 card deck for 25 points. Perfected all 9 elites for 25 points each, and Beyond perfecting all the bosses for 200. How does that stack up? Number 2. Not too bad. To get number 1, we're looking at maybe getting 2 more relics for the 25 relic bonus, maybe another collector bonus somehow. Maybe he got 5 curses. I think it was definitely possible in the seed to get 5 curses, and if you managed to perfect on top of that, that'd be another 100 points. So I could see a couple avenues the seed might have offered to allow us score higher than ours. But I'll take that run by all means. I love. Yeah, 5 curses was super doable. The question is, was 5 curses doable while still getting perfect on every elite and boss? And I don't know the answer to that. I have no idea. Oh, is this one you Drone? Or BX Flex, is that you? Under the name Drone, 16th. Pretty sweet score, if so. Pretty sweet score. Well, that was a fun little run. That was absolutely a fun little run. How do I want to proceed from here? Let's do some Ascension 20. I haven't done A20 in a little bit. And we've botched all our A15 scorekeeping purpose stuff. So let me swap over for the last little bit to some Ascension 20 content. Dataroni there. Oh, thanks, Flex. Well played indeed. What a cool daily that was. I like the dailies where you can go heavy attack base. Let's do an Ironclad run on A20 here. Choose Hexaghost, huh? Oh man. Oh, look at all these fires. There's a 5 fire route. And I can have a 250 gold store to start it out. Oh my lord, I'm gonna do that. Heck yeah. Let's take our 350 gold to this store. And see what a heavily upgraded deck can do for us. If we're lucky. Oh god. If we're lucky, we'll take 14 damage on turn 1, unavoidably. In the first fight. That's how that works, right? That's how being lucky works. Rupture Havoc Perfected Strike. Seems like a run that's too good to waste on Perfected Strike. Blind Havoc? This might be a skip. All of these are, like, pretty iffy cards to be adding at the moment. Please no, Mr. Slime. That's more like it. It's perfect, so it has to be good. A name like Perfected Strike. It has to be good. Okay, early Anger is almost never a terrible addition to an Ironclad deck. It's a free attack card that does damage. Hot damn. Armaments and Uppercut are nice. Ooh, Self-Forming Clay is excellent. Whenever you lose hit points, gain 3 block next turn. This is really good on Ascension 20, especially for the heart. So is Bronze Scales. I wonder if we're doing the heart. I guess we'll figure that out later. Kinda wanted to see a Searing Blow, but it seems we've not been offered one. Definitely remove a strike. Definitely take an armaments. Or wait. Do I do like armaments, uppercut? If I do that, I can't get the self-arming clay. I could just take the bronze scales, which are very good against Hexaghost. Self-arming clay is so damn good. I'm gonna take that. Give me that relic. Question card. Feature card rewards have 1 additional card to choose from. And if I'm going to be fighting an elite, I need an upgraded Bash, given our current deck, which is a pretty bad deck, truthfully. It's an extremely bad deck, actually. It's going to lose a lot of health to Lagavulin here. It might even die, actually. Just get an extra anger in there. Nice bash refresher. Okay, we totally dunk the Lagavulin with all this anger. Nice. So that's a great demonstration, by the way, of why anger is a pretty good early card for Ironclad. We won that entirely off the back of having anger in the deck. Ooh. Iron Wave, Shrug, Flame Barrier, or another anger. And then we're getting a Whetstone. I like a Flame Barrier here, especially going into a Hexaghost fight. And let's upgrade 2 strikes. Cheers, Caffeine OP! Thanks for those 100 bits. Respect the A20 play. Thanks for using that charity hashtag as well. Helping Twitch donate to that relief effort. What do I think replacing your starting bonus with a boss relic is the white whale bonus to take? My current theory on it, Aether Phoenix, is that it's the right choice when you have 2 paths that you can start from. One that's pretty safe and hits a lot of fires, and one that's more dangerous and hits a bunch of elites. And that way you can accommodate whether you get a strong or weak opening off of your boss relic. It's a pretty high variance... Ooh, Frozen Egg. It's a pretty high variance play. But if you can accommodate the variance in your layouts, it's pretty rewarding. Make sure I drink that, so if I get a potion here, I can pick it up. Ooh, upgraded Inflame. Upgraded Inflame with anger in the deck. And an upgraded Bash. Yeah, I'll take an upgraded Inflame. 3 points of strength. I think at this point I can start thinking about maybe upgrading my defense. And feeling okay about that. No thanks. Not many cards in the deck right now, unfortunately. So I'm gonna fight this fight to get another one added and immediately regret my decision. Holy crap. But why, though? Why have I been forsaken? Gotta make sure this wizard dies next turn. Otherwise, that happens to us. Yeah, if you're trying to do a single relic challenge, sort of whopping your boss relic's a great way to get that done. That is very true. Upgraded defends are really nice right now. Wow. Exhume. Exhume currently does nothing for us, but in the future could do something. Can also take an upgrade of Flex and feel kind of okay about that. I feel like we absolutely body Hexaghost if I take an upgrade of Flex, and then it's kind of bad from there on out, probably. Probably. I want to see what that looks like. I'm more than happy to lose this run in the name of learning how this works. Flex is generally something I consider to be a very bad card. Most of the time on Ironclad. I like Science done on that. Certainly a decent chunk of damage this turn. Oh hey, thanks Self-Forming Clay. It's an interesting draw order we've done. Damage. It's so good. Oh. Rude. So about that bodying Hexaghost thing. Apparently not. Apparently we only just barely scrape by. Hey, Glory Seeker, yeah, we're doing A20 right now. Limit Break. Limit Break is pretty juicy right now. Limit Break is pretty dang juicy. The deck blocks pretty reasonably well. We have multiple sources of strength to double. Limit Break seems very strong. My flex is weird, but okay. Thank you, Anonymous. Fusion Hammer with a Limit Break is a terrible, terrible decision. I'm not excited by Philosopher's Stone. This deck sometimes doesn't even draw 4 energy to play, but sometimes it does. Or I could take good old Lizard Tail. I want the Fusion Hammer. I think I die if I take Philosopher's Stone. I guess we'll find out what that looks like. The dying, that is. Wow, this act is brutal. To the store! God, yeah. The dying. The dying. Heavy Blade? We have 4 energy and a lot of strength? Yeah, I'll take a Heavy Blade. Hey, cheers! If I haven't barely scraped by, have I really tried? Asking the important questions. Okay, Impervious lets us block? There's a Corruption Plus on offer, but I don't feel like this is a deck where Corruption Plus is particularly good. Is it? Just take an Impervious and be happy with it, I think. Nope. Gain 5 max back. And I guess we're dodging elites now, yeah? Into this fight. Oh boy. That's a game-losing card opening draw. That's... I'm very much dead, to be clear. I don't think it matters what cards I do or don't play here. Hey, Spastic! How's it going? Not dead yet, actually. Can't knock him out of the air, because he takes 4 hits on this difficulty. Hey, that's enough block to not die here. But not enough block to not die here. Good fights. Well, rip Mr. Ironclad. You had a weird deck. But okay. I don't feel like playing A20 Silent, so I'm gonna go straight to Defect. I just bounce back between the two of them for the rest of the stream, or something. Okay, max hit points are sweet here. I don't think I've ever actually beaten the heart on A20 with Defects. We have a really sweet path here. We can take 100 gold, right? 100 gold's pretty good. Max hit points are also pretty good. We have a safe path that would make me want a boss relic. Nah. Take 100 gold. Don't I feel like getting killed by my stream? I don't think I need any help dying tonight. I haven't won an actual run tonight, period. I don't think I'm going to, and that's okay. I'm having a good time today. Cards that don't do damage. Guardian? Okay, we're gonna want block at some point. Charge Battery is a pretty good block card, so is Steam Barrier. They kind of do the same thing. Steam Barrier gives you a little bit less block, but gives you the energy this turn instead of next turn, so I think it's better because of that. We're going into an early elite. I'm actually gonna remove a Defend instead of removing a Strike here, because we haven't seen any good damage yet. And I'm now at the point of like maybe taking Rip and Tear as my damage source, because we need it so bad. Why not slay the streamer custom runs if I want to do something different? You could say like the same argument could apply if I was doing slay the streamer. Why not A20 or if you want to do something different? Just looking to constantly shift it up, mix it up tonight, or in general even. Okay, I could go with removing a Strike and adding a Rip and Tear as a decent damage upgrade to the deck. It's not the kind of card you're really happy to have in the long run, a Rip and Tear, but it does get us past Act 1. And a Go for the Eyes is also good against early elites, so we're going to grab those. Maybe I should have thought about the Hello World. Actually, Hello World is a card I haven't been giving enough credit to. I think Hello World is a... Much like Rip and Tear, Hello World is a card that's good in Act 1. This would be the time to take it, actually. This would definitely be the time to take a Hello World. We missed our chance. Should have thought. I didn't even, like... I've trained my brain to ignore that card to such an extent I didn't even realize it was on sale at that store. Which is a pretty sad statement about it. Hello World did save a heart run yesterday. Yeah, it did. That is a factual thing that happens. And I've been trying to reevaluate my opinion on the card because of that event. That was a good store to reevaluate it in. Man, I love Equilibrium. I love Equilibrium. I love retaining cards. It is so strong. That's right, I don't have very many strikes in the deck. Beam Cell, Fusion, Recycle? None of those are very exciting. When you're so unconfident in your deck building skills. In the case of yesterday, it was just nice to be able to trigger relics reliably off the random cards it gave me. And these are stupid cards. Am I upgrading Rip and Tear? I think I am. Do I want a Beam Cell? I don't think so, right? Beam Cell's a card that really wants to be upgraded. We don't really have room to upgrade it. I think I'm skipping here. Comfortable building a deck up to about halfway through Act 2 and it starts to fall apart. Yeah, that's where it starts to become tricky, BB Tech. So the first act of the game, and most of the second act, asks you to add damage and blocking to your deck. You need to do those two things pretty well. But beyond that, as you progress into Act 3, you need to start thinking about ways to scale your deck in such a way that it can deal with the huge hit points and damage numbers that you're being confronted with. We should have just held on to that Steam Barrier. Nah, it was fine. Let's do some damage to random targets. We really want to have focus damage in this fight. Unfortunately, we don't. So stuff like that is going to happen. And we're just going to spread it all around. Which is really bad, actually. Kill one here. More health. Yeah, I was worried about that. And more health. Matchup against this particular elite was pretty terrible. So it's not surprising to lose so much health, but it is pretty disappointing. Meat on the bone, though. When we end a fight at or below half, we gain 12 hit points after the combat. That's great. So Barrage and Vision both need orbs to do anything. Cold Snap is our first generate an orb card we've seen. We'll happily pick it up here. Ball Lightning's the second one. We'll happily pick that up too. Tiny chest. I like tiny chest. Tiny chest means we have a significant chance of finding a relic in one of these two locations. It's also important to remember, I think, with tiny chests that chests you find in question mark rooms also contain money, which is quite significant. Don't underestimate that. Let's get go for the eyes upgraded here for the additional weakened turn. And we'll transform a strike into who knows what. With Ball Lightning, Cold Snap, and Rip and Tear in the deck, we're pretty happy to get rid of these. Replace them with Biased freaking Cognition, are you kidding me? That's an upgrade. Gain 4 focus at the start of your turn, lose 1 focus. Heck yeah. And here I'm going to get some meat on the bone value. I know the looter's attacking me next turn too, so let's hit him with the in the eyeballs there. Uh-oh. It's gonna block for 5, 10. I am dead on board here. Which I feel is generally better, Bias Echoform or Bias Cog? Bias Cog, I think, most of the time, Anonymous. So dual cast will deal 11 times 2. If I hit this guy twice, I can live. If I hit one of them, if I hit each of them one time, which is a 50% chance of happening, is there any way for me to survive? Don't think so. So I think I have to gamble on this. I absolutely have the chance between Rip and Tear and Dual Cast of killing one of them. Okay. Oh, I have to gamble again with Rip and Tear? Actually, because I still don't have a guaranteed kill on him now. Like, I can Ball Lightning Cold Snap, and that doesn't kill him. Rip and Tear is a 75% chance of hitting him at least one time, and if it does, then Ball Lightning will kill him. Fuck. Well, that's not good. So now my only chance is to Ball Lightning the Slime, and there's a 50% chance that the Lightning Orb hits him for 6, and I live on 1 hit point. So I have one more 50-50 to not die. Didn't get there. Alright, good job. That was so many dice rolls that could have gone in different ways than literally the only way that kills us. Rip. Rip. Back to Ironclad. So much gambling. Stream now age restricted. The stream is already age restricted. Already. Oh man, this is an interesting layout. Take another 100 gold start? Yeah. This way. So Bash Strike deals 17. I get to kill the big guy next turn here if I do Bash Strike. Sometimes when you're confronted with the 2 slimes fight, it's actually better to kill the big one first, because then you can avoid getting hit by him. Tech. Ooh, headbutt. Headbutt is the start of a lot of good Ironclad decks. It's also an attack card, which makes the Elite a lot less frightening. Cultist with that early Bash draw is not bad, because we have a Headbutt. Oh hell, that's very rare for our early Ironclad. Headbutt lets us set up Havocs to be whatever we want them to be, so I'm going to grab the Havoc here. We're going to look to upgrade that pretty early. I don't think we're actually going to get an opportunity to, but we could try. And I'm definitely going to take a couple potions, because we're looking again to fight early elites, and potions... Berry in a bottle in Tropic Brew? You kidding me? It's a weird pair. Hey! Preserved Insect. Enemies in elite combats have 25% less hit points. That is... pretty good. That lets me presumably fight quite a few elites this act. There's also an on-sale clothesline. Oh, I can buy them both. I can also buy the clothesline. Well, that's just a winning combination. Preserved Insect and a card that beats elites. Notably, to answer your question, BB Tech, if I had bought a third potion, I wouldn't be able to buy what I just bought. Not that I necessarily knew that that was going to happen in particular, but I figured 10 gold might be relevant. Okay, we had 2 question marks, both of which have been hallway fights so far. Oh well. We can Headbutt, Bash, and Havoc it here. Let's do that. Cheat Bash into play. It's always a fun combination. Cool. Full health for the elites. We get a weak potion. We'll happily replace that fairy in a bottle. Rage, Infernal Blade, Power Through. I don't like Power Through when I don't have a way to mitigate the downside of the wounds. Infernal Blade's interesting. Sure, I'll take an Infernal Blade. Oh, look at the miniature knob. What a cutie. Roar. Just hit him with Clothesline Strike. Next turn's pretty mediocre looking. Next turn's very mediocre looking. How unfortunate. I can Headbutt Havoc wounds. That is truth. Probably Bash Defend is the correct play here. Doesn't feel like the correct play. Defending barely blocks for more than I caused myself to take, but it does block for a little bit more. Just a little bit. I don't feel compelled to use either of my potions here. Yeah, block for 5, take 3 additional. And we get a letter opener. When we play 3 skills, we deal 5 damage to all our foes. Infernal Blade and Havoc are skills that upgrade to be free, so those will help me trigger that, which is nice. Of these cards, I'm not excited by any of them. Clash is notoriously unplayable. Sentinel's just a block card at the moment, unless I Havoc it, and then it's kind of weird. And Wild Strike adds wounds to my deck, which I don't want, so... let's not deal with any of that. Let's go ahead and upgrade our Havoc, I think. We just got past a Gremlin Nub. So we would like to be able to trigger the letter opener, probably. Perfect. Like a villain. I don't think I'm going to play it immediately. That's better. I can do clothesline, headbutt the clothesline on top. Actually, clothesline, headbutt the Havoc on top. So I know that Havoc will hit Infernal Blade. Sure. That was 2 skill plays, so playing a defend will deal 5 damage here. Seems reasonable. I think I'm using that yet.
Commander, we've just received the support of another
Red
council
Bats,
member.
thanks so much for that tier 1 subscription. Welcome to the council. Glad you've been enjoying the content. And enjoy those emotes and community. We get 1,000 cuts of the letter opener and remove all attack cards. Yeah, that's a pretty fun way to do things, Fazoom. Hard to do that on Ironclad, mind you, but it's pretty fun. Okay, speaking of removing all cards, card removals are now cheaper for us. Anger, Iron Wave, Pummel Strike. I was really hoping for cards that said block on them. Well, I guess Iron Wave does say block on it, huh? Alright, fine. Ooh, Potion Belt. Oh, Potion Belt with an Entropic Brew. So when I drink this, this now becomes 4 potions. And we're definitely going to be fighting this elite right now. It is Gremlin Knob Mark II. Do I want to Entropic Brew here, or do we try to hold on to this for a long time? It's a good question. Depends on if we draw Clothesline next turn, I suppose. Not. Okay, those are some relatively juicy potions. I'm gonna use the Infernal Blade. He's vulnerable. This could outright kill him. That's not bad. Was not bad. Dex Potion will be nice for the boss here. Okay, easy knob fight, Singing Bull. We can gain max hit points instead of a card. Sword Boomerang, Exhume, Body Slam. Exhume doesn't really fetch much of interest yet, but it's an interesting speculative pick if we pick up any exhausting, powerful card. This will be a great card to have in the deck. Seen someone run without ever playing a single attack. Now, Beardy Magix, I don't know if you were talking about Beardy Magix, but Beardy Magix did that with all 3 classes on Ascension 0. Doing a run without playing any attacks the entire run. I believe on Ironclad what he had to do was get a Juggernaut from Niao and use that as his damage source for the entire run. Exhume OP. Exhume currently not OP. We're gonna get to look at a store though. I'll take an Exhume, and we're gonna assume it will do something. Oh, was Beardy Magix. We're right before a store. There's a fair bit of merit to taking 50 gold here. This puts us over the threshold at which we can afford a shop relic, which is pretty significant. I think we actually want that. Couldn't quite afford it anyway. But we are offered some block cards, which we were struggling to find, as well as a cheap card removal here. I definitely don't mind a flame barrier against Guardian, especially one we can afford to upgrade. Let's happily remove a strike, happily add a flame barrier. Happily hold on to the rest of our dollars. Curious if I could talk about Bullet Time for a second. How do I rate it, generally speaking? Bullet Time is a card that is a pretty interesting one. It's not always useful, but when it is useful, it's very useful. The main thing about Bullet Time, it's 3 mana, and lets you play every other card in your hand, basically. And the more cards you have in your hand, the better that's going to be. So, by default, Bullet Time is not that great, but if you can get a lot of cards into your hands, through, say, having Snecka, having Well-Laid Plans upgraded, having just, like, a ton of card draw for some reason, having Runic Pyramid, these all make Bullet Time a lot more powerful and a lot more useful, especially with Runic Pyramid, which I think is where it shines the most. Oh, nice cleave find here. Get wrecked. Like, Zoom Infernal Blade. Get a random attack. Let's risk that. Nice. Got him. Thanks, Infernal Blade. That was pretty dang powerful. That was great. I probably want to upgrade my Infernal Blade, huh? Just so that we have a good Exhume target. Thought about Warcry there just to have something to trigger Letter Opener with. Nope, not that one. That one. Hey, thanks for dropping by, Anonymous. It's good having you. This might be an attack potion next turn to force a transformation. We're gonna find out. Doing the required damage to Guardian before he hits you with a big first attack is always a little tricky. Do 18 plus 13. How does that math work out? It's 1 off? Of course it is. Alright, attack potion. Get another headbutt. And now I've got 2 headbutts and a Havoc, which is sweet. So let's get rid of some of the bad cards in here, these basic strikes. Do some targeted exhausting. Not too bad. Trade some health here. I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. Yeah, I could probably lose that Perfected Strike right now, huh? Nobody needs that in the deck. That might have been a good turn to use Essence of Steel, if I felt it was necessary, which I don't think that I do. Heal. Free Bludgeon. Sure. Let's go with sure. That letter opener's been doing really good work, by the way. I'm very impressed with it. This turn hurts. 15 of my favorite hit points. No. Havoc Bludgeon, nice. Are you encouraged by the Ask You Anything? That's why I put it there. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. I am all about people asking me questions. Barricade could definitely be a thing in the future of this deck. Especially something that we can cheat into play with Havoc. We would want to feel no pain. Don't have strength yet for Reaper. Yeah, let's take a Barricade here. A lot of blocking capabilities. Maybe we can work with that. Oh, Velvet Choker's excellent here. We have a couple of things that play a lot of cards. Actually, Barricade doesn't really care about Runic Dome, right? No, Runic Dome's terrible. Runic Dome is terrible on A20. Where do I live? I live in the east coast of the US. We're not currently on a streak, Cryogy. I'm playing some A20, because I don't feel like working on the streak at the moment. I think with our current deck, Astrolabe is out of the question. Oh, you can ask anything. I'm just not necessarily going to answer, Johnny. So, gaining an extra energy, but being unable to play more than 6 cards per turn is a little bit iffy. With some of the combos we have going on, we're just not going to play those combos, question mark. We'll make it work. And now hopefully we're looking for a way to not die to the elite. Is what I was going to say skill the deck, but I'm going to settle for not dying to the elite. Is what we're now looking for. We do have Preserved Insect, hold on. We Preserved Insect and a Letter Opener. We're actually not that afraid of these elites, are we? Maybe I intentionally fight all of them. That's a pretty good route. That's 4 fires, right? That is 4 fires. This route. 3 elites, 3 fires? Ooh. 3 elites, 3 fires, and a store. That's very juicy. That is super juicy. Are smaller or larger boobs better? I like smaller ones. Personally. If I get 2 in a row A20 heart runs, would I start an A20 heart streak? I mean, I would try to get a 3rd one. Well, this is a sad turn. Oh wait, I have Letter Opener. Okay, that's not too bad. Really? Wow, birds, what the hell? Okay, I can take you out of the air. Thankfully. It's still a ridiculous amount of damage for birds to do on turn 2. And now they're back to normal. Okay. Let's just go ahead and headbutt the flame barrier back, huh? Become the shift to A20? I'm not planning on making it a long-term dealio. Just felt like playing some A20 tonight. Because A15 was not cooperating with me. Okay, Regen Potion helps mitigate the badness that bird experience was. With Choker, Warcry is no longer something we want. Pretty happy to take hit points. Definitely happy to see a store. Wow, okay, this store is excellent. True Grit, Shurganov, Oddly Smoothstone, card removal. I would like to be having all of those, but I can only take some of them, obviously. True Grit is probably the most appealing at the moment. I can do True Grit, Shrug, card remove. Let's do that, rather than taking the 1 permanent dexterity. Though that 1 permanent dexterity is huge, to be clear. Just having higher block density in the deck is also huge. Transform 2 cards. Don't mind if I do. Can transform 2 of our remaining strikes and hopefully get something else. Skills. Armaments Rupture. I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. So we lost most of our attacks. Which is kind of a problem, because we have no Body Slam, nor do we have Juggernaut at the moment. But, you know. Life finds a way. Armaments Barricade, so it's playable. Havoc card? This feels like a fight I'm going to need the Essence of Steel in. I can just tell. Where's my actual damage? What did I do with it? That potion's putting in a constant little bit of block per turn, which is really appreciated right now. Don't think we're getting through the deck again. Presumably not. It's getting scarier and scarier here. Headbutt, Havoc, Clothesline. Oh. I can Exhume Clothesline and play it. Upgrade it and play it. There we go. Another regen potion. Okay, so we're actually at like full health suddenly. We have another copy of Flame Barrier being offered to us. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. That way our blocking and our attacking is the same thing. And we're gonna definitely read this book. We've got a couple 2-mana attacks that we would love to be doubled with, we would love if those were doubled by the Necronomicon. The Enchiridion and Nilri's Codex both go really well with what the deck is trying to do at the moment. So let's go ahead and read this big old book. The Enchiridion. Start of each combat, add a random power into our hand that is free. That is very exciting. It's not the card I wanted. Is it? That is definitely not the card I had in mind, huh? Corruption. I don't think we do enough damage to beat this fight, by the way. I think we might actually lose this fight. We should have thought harder about that. We should have thought about playing the Corruption, actually. This guy is doing his wizard thing now. And my response to that is, go right ahead. Have fun. Let me know when you're done. Could kill him with the energy potion. Only actually dealing 2 damage to me. Go for it, dude. Sever Soul. Crowd tonight, huh? Can Exhume Infernal Blade. Play it, do a bunch of AoE damage. 1, 2 card plays, then the free card, then Sever Soul or Iron Wave, depending. Let's see what I get, actually. Oh, brilliant. $16 times 3. Oh boy. Everything is fine, right? Okay, we're definitely playing this now. Oh, that's not good. Turns out damage is an important part of a deck, huh? Sad truth is that this guy started with less health than normal, and we're still failing this badly at the whole killing him thing. I had a kill there and I screwed it up, maybe? I did. Well, I finally made it past Gremlin Leader, at the cost of all of my health and all of my potions. And now I think we're gonna lose the run very shortly. To this guy. Oh wait, I got another free corruption. And it's Barricade. Hold on. But wait a minute. No, I'm still losing this, aren't I? Sure feels like it. Seven times 6. Can I please have my flame barrier back? Please and thank you. Hey, I didn't die, and we have wing boots! We can now ignore paths when choosing the next place to go to. That's not too bad. But this is giving me what I need, though. Whetstone, upgrade 2 attacks. If we hit Bash or Clothesline, that's really important. Cool. Jewel. I could fight more elites if I want to. I don't think we beat Gremlin Leader again, so I should probably avoid elites, huh? So I can jump over here, use one of my charges, and not fight any more elites for the rest of the act? That sounds fine. Oh, we could have a real corruption. Real corruption is pretty tempting, yeah? Hey, Tech Geek, how's it going? Not planning on doing Slay Streamer tonight, no. No Pots Live. Might do some on the weekend stream. But I wasn't planning on it tonight. I'll buy that corruption. That seems pretty important. Definitely makes me wish I didn't take the Velvet Choker, but c'est la vie. No, I can't afford it! That's so tragic. That's so tragic. That's the worst. I'll take a shrug, though. More skills into the deck is a good thing right now. Is it, though? I don't think we actually have a way to kill Champ. I'm pretty sure we just lose to Champ. In fact, I'm quite certain we lose to Champ, unless this is a demon form. Dildo Pain's not bad. So how do I kill him? Clothesline. We could try our best to outblock Champ, but I don't think that's going to work in the long run. We can upgrade the deck. For whatever that's worth. I believe I need to exhume this and play it again. Oh, we got a rampage! Okay, okay. We have a way to beat Champ now. I was hoping that would happen. Man, that's funny. Which country would I visit first, assuming I had the time and money? I would probably visit the UK. I hear that's a lovely place. I've never had the opportunity to go. So like the whole thing, England, Ireland, Scotland, that like whole tour. And the luck. The luck in finding that rampage. Thanks, Infernal Blade. So does that turn our fight into a perfect fight? It might. Champ has also been generous enough to not buff his strength here. Which I appreciate. I'm definitely not playing Corruption at any point in this fight. Now that we have a Rampage, we want to do very calculated things with the deck. Which is mainly play Rampage endlessly. And build block up. Can't play Havoc anytime there's a chance I might hit the Rampage, because the Rampage is the only way I could possibly win this. I've clearly never been there. It is cold there. Sometimes. Allegedly. Some more cards I need to take out of the deck. Okay, we have 14 Metallicize, that's fine. Probably want Bash still in the deck. Would like it upgraded still in the deck. I'm okay losing either of those cards. Cool, we lost the Headbutt, good. Champ is almost... Oh no, Champ is splitting now. Whoops. Letter opener. Good. Impossible. 33 times 2. How's about you calm it down a bit? Okay, Rampage now does 103 damage, which is probably the correct amount of damage. And as soon as I... oh, we can just havoc it. Okay, well, thanks entirely to Infernal Blade, we managed to win that. Well, I have Rupture and Brutality now, if I want to build my own demon form. It doesn't give me very much strength, but it gives me something. Yeah, the Rampage came from Infernal Blade. This deck does not have a Rampage. This deck has no way to beat Champ, normally. Which is pretty hilarious. I like, Brutality. 1 strength per turn. Offering's not very good with Choker. Double tap's not very... yeah, alright. And we're offered an energy relic. Busted Crown versus Philosopher's Stone versus Coffee Dripper. Either we can't rest, we have less cards to choose from, or enemies start with additional strength. We don't mind a 5th energy here. This is very close to skip, by the way, as our response to these relics. Skip is a really solid option here. Yeah, Exhume and Infernal Blade both gave us the Rampage, that's true. I'm gonna take the Coffee Dripper, because I think that if we end up needing to rest, we've already lost the run. We certainly need more cards. We need to feel no pain more than we need anything in the world right now. We're gonna head over here and evaluate how we feel about life. I may choose not to go for the heart this run. Mostly because I feel like our deck is missing core components to actually beating the heart. What are some of my favorite games of all time? Ooh, great question, Thunderous Knights. One of the first, when I first got into video gaming, I was really big into Western RPGs. And the game that I played absolutely to death at the time was Baldur's Gate 2, which still stands as one of my absolute favorite role-playing games. A game with a ridiculous amount of depth to it that I absolutely adore. I'm also big a fan of FTL Faster Than Light, as far as roguelikes go. I've played a ton of XCOM Enemy Within with the Long War mod, which I would also hold as, like, amongst my favorite things ever. Did I say Baldur's Gate 2? You bet I did. You bet I did. I have played Baldur's Gate 2 a lot. Many, many playthroughs have been done through that game. Is FTL worth playing in current year? Yes, absolutely. It's a little dated these days, but it is still one of the greats of roguelikes, I think. Oh, you're doing a lot of damage to me. But I recommend BG2 to somebody who never played the first. Yes, I think Baldur's Gate 1 is mostly a fairly bad game. And it's entirely skippable. You don't really need to have played the first to understand the story. There's a few things that won't make as much sense. But for the most part, nah, you don't need to have played the first at all. Do I take the real Rampage? There's no way that that is... Who are we fighting? Time Eater. I can't beat the Heart with Rampage. I can beat Time Eater with Rampage. We will take it, because it's literally what we've got. Do I get my nickname Bale for the Ball of Baldur's Gate? No. But I do get my nickname from the Baelor of Dungeons & Dragons, which Baldur's Gate was a big part of my Dungeons & Dragons upbringing. So they are related in a way, just not quite in the way you might have thought. This deck does damage very well, huh? Oh, man. Why did I add our Rampage to the deck if I was just gonna get a free one? God. That works. Not quite in the way I intended that to work, but it works. Our damage is bad. Just realized I have Corruption Dark Embrace. Chemokinesis triggers Rupture is about the only reason I would take it. Did I ever play D&D online? No. I looked into it a little while. Actually, speaking of favorite games of all time, actually, there's only one MMO that I've spent a huge chunk of my life playing, and that MMO is City of Heroes. I have played a lot of City of Heroes. Do I take Combust? I have Coffee Dripper. I can't do the double Rupture combo, can I? Like Rupture, Combust, Brutality. 2 strength per turn? We could literally build our own demon form here. Don't think that's gonna cut it. But this Ancient Potion might cut it, to go with our Speed Potion. D2 is where I was at back in the day. I've also played a lot of Diablo 2. And Diablo 3. And Path of Exile, actually, trying to chase the Diablo itch. I think of all the ARPGs I've played, Path of Exile scratched the Diablo 2 feeling the best. To this day, my YouTube views are dominated by a build guide I made for Path of Exile some years ago. Sorceress kind of thing, using Ice Storm as its main skill. I got like 100,000 views on YouTube for that build guide. It was ridiculous. PoE is the single-player MMO. PoE is the MMO to remind you just how bad trading was in the Diablo 2 days. And if you would like to re-experience that in a modern-day environment, Path of Exile is the game for you. I think I'm just going to try to get an 820 win here. I think there's no way in heck we beat the Heart here. Do you guys not have phones? How do I acquire? Oh, I have wing boots. Hold on, what am I doing? I have wing boots. Let's remember that we have wing boots here. Oh, Juggernaut. Okay, well this fight I do damage in. Order. Play Bash again. 3. Let's switch away from A15. I was just looking for something different today. Debatable. Nothing against A15 or nothing for A20 in particular. think I want to play that this fight. I think we're okay here. Those were his last words. So you're no longer weak. You need to be weak. Nice. Letter Opener and Juggernaut together add up to a lot of damage. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Pew League is pretty meaty. I've not looked too closely at what Path of Exile's been doing lately. It seems like they're doing interesting league mechanics. That have been alternately lauded and complained about. There's the Feel No Pain we've been desperately looking for. Whenever card is exhausted, gain 3 block. Heck yeah. Absolutely heck yeah. Oh god, no. It's a zero-cost corruption. Do I kill quickly enough? Let's find out! Not willing to use my Ancient Potion here, because I need it elsewhere. Goodness, Feel No Pain. Okay, that's a pathetic Perfected Strike, unfortunately. So I should be able to cheat a card into play with Havoc and bypass the Letter Opener. Havoc is my 6th card. And we get the 7th one into play successfully. Good. Unfortunately, it was just a Rupture. I could exhume any card. I would cry. I'm noticing a problem here. Is that I am starting to run out of block. Please advise. Oof. That was a pretty iffy victory. Ghostly Armor is a lot of block for 1 card, so we're gonna go ahead and take it here. I think we just lose to Reptomancer, right? So we're just gonna go to the boss? Just proceed directly to boss. Yes? Yes. Teleport like over here. Just teleport around, get some more fires or something. Good luck to us. I don't want to fight any elites, yeah? Definitely don't want to fight these guys. I guess we're upgrading Rampage? This deck is way too slow. Go here and teleport over here. Poly Fights are scary too, like Transient ruins us pretty well. Transient definitely ruins us pretty well. Over here. The Courier. Well, we might get a Merchant, but probably won't. I am apparently recalling, because I have a Coffee Dripper, and that's what I do. We'll lose 5 max. We don't want madnesses or rides in this deck. Oh god, no. Okay, free demon form. It's a bit of a difference maker in this fight. At least I hope it is. So much damage coming my way. Order. I think we just let Orichalca block and we're very upset about it. These potions we need for the bosses. Probably. Should have thought about killing him earlier. Okay. So he'll die to Flame Barrier at least. Clash I can't even play. Thanks, Infernal Blade. You always know just what to get me. Okay, this wasn't too scary. Letter Opener did a lot of work there. Okay, Steroid Potion's excellent to go with our Ancient Potion. I think I just take hit points. Glowing Tesseract. Gonna be resting. Let's look at 3 cards. There's a couple of cards that could be really important here, like, I don't know, Apotheosis. Seems pretty good, as does Panic Button. And we have the Singing Bowl. Oh, I can't rest. Hold on, I have Coffee Dripper. Oh, Dark Shackles is excellent. Dark Shackles is excellent. This looks like hit points. This looks like either Apotheosis or Panic Button. And I'm thinking Apotheosis is the better one by far. Good luck to us. Does Inflame Bash Rampage get a kill? Not with a Steroid Potion. Don't want to take any more damage, given that we can't rest here. Okay, Scary Guy's taken care of. Apotheosis in play. Okay, should be 59 hit points into Time Eater, which is hopefully good. Hopefully good. This deck has a chance. That's all I'm going to give it, a chance at winning the run. For a base A20 run. Clash again. It does depend partially on what powers we get on turn 1, and who our second boss is. Two good points. Alright, gonna upgrade our... Might as well be Apotheosis, right? Okay, Time Eater, we're blessed with an Inflame... Not the most excited about this one. I'm not too worried about Time Eater. I think I'm going to try to keep my Speed Ancient Potion combo for the next fight if possible. So I think here against Time Eater we can probably get ahead of him as long as we find our barricade relatively early. Unfortunately, we don't have any disarms in the deck. Okay, early Feel No Pain is excellent. Staying ahead of him blockwise. Okay, we can play Rampage. Probably going to want to headbutt Ghostly Armor. He's going to be attacking me for a very large number next turn. We definitely want him weakened for that. I'm also going to try to tick over his timer here, so that I don't have a limited number of card plays here. I'm iffy about playing Brutality. This fight could go on for a while. Losing 1 hit point every single turn is not my idea of fun here. I'd really like to see my barricade now. Bottom of the deck. Of course it is. This doesn't seem... well, I might need Corruption later on. Yeah. I get back my Dark Shackles, but not play it. I just needed the block for the moment there. Okay, thank you for giving me time to set up here. Do I Rampage my Clothesline here? If I could do Clothesline, Headbutt, Havoc it? Sure. It's a little iffy. Headbutt, get out of here. It's about this time that I'm regretting not having an Oddly Smooth Stone. Oh well. The longer this fight goes on, the angrier Time Eater's gonna get, and I removed my only way to make him weak a while ago, which may have been a crucial mistake. So, good luck to me in dealing with that consequence. I think I might lose this, because I didn't Speed Potion Ancient Potion this fight. It's not too late. I should maybe consider doing it now. I'm determined. It is time to play Brutality now, though. God damn. How do I feel about Havoc? Havoc's fine? Havoc's fine. Jesus Christ, 16 times 3? It's a huge number, dude. But you don't do that. Okay, Time Eater's giving us a turn. Let's get as much block as we can here. Okay, armaments can go away. We've got everything upgraded already. I think it's also time we played Corruption now. I sure hope I have enough block left in the deck. Yeah. This looks fine. Don't want to play that until he's multi-attacking me. Or the damage. Oh, I've got him. Nice. Cool, so we saved our potions. So this weird, mediocre Ironclad deck is possibly gonna win A20. I don't think... I've had bad decks all night. This is the first one that's actually gonna win. So we are up against... Well, no, I think we're fine here. We're gonna play our Barricade here on turn 1. So I'm gonna do is Ancient Potion, Speed Potion. So that we have 5 permanent dexterity. This is the fight I was afraid of, by the way. Yeah, that was perfect corruption timing, yeah. 59 health is plenty here. Plenty here. We're gonna play 1 copy of... I think Barricades is the only power we're playing. Maybe you Feel No Pain? Maybe you Feel No Pain. And possibly... How many times has Incurdian given me a free corruption, by the way? I have no idea. Too many. Is streaming my full-time job? It is not my... I'm doing it full-time, and I want it to be my full-time job. I'm currently working part-time at a university near me, managing their chemical stock
Commander,
room.
we've just received the support of another council
But supporters
member.
like, Bad England... Welcome to the council, by the way. Supporters like you are hopefully going to help me make streaming be my full-time job at some point in the future. So cheers for that. Thank you. Oh, Perfected Strike. Don't ever change. Okay, I need to kill these nerds basically as soon as I can. Don't need the second corruption in deck, yeah? This is as good as time of any for a skill potion. Spot weakness gives me strength scaling. Strength scaling's great. Strength scaling is excellent. Okay, great turn for Dark Shackles to show up. Thank you, Dark Shackles. I can exhume the Dark Shackles, or I can just hold on to the exhume for now. We're not getting a letter opener. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to the exhume for now. I think the bosses on A20 should have rewards involved. I don't think that's necessary. It would be nice, certainly. But I don't think it's necessary. I think this guy being weak is necessary, though. Okay, let's get the bird killed. And I think at this point we can just try to outblock the Awakened one. Fairly consistently. While building strength. And we're in a really good position here. 5 dexterity and 7 strength is very good. Sure, we can have something. Rip ghostly armor, alright. Absolutely beautiful. Why do I think the devs chose not to give rewards out the Act 3 bosses? Honestly, Ducky, I think the line of thinking was like, Act 3 bosses, end of game, you win. And then after that, they added the heart and didn't give any consideration to whether the Act 3 bosses would give rewards or not. Oh, is there an actual release date now, Thunder Knights? January 23, I did not know that. That is really cool. And cheers, Caffeine OP. Wish you had my balls. I've heard good things about my balls in many contexts. Perhaps someday I can pass them on to somebody. A worthy ball successor, as it were. I think we're perfecting this fight. Sure looks like we are. We've definitely gotten ahead of him now. And the block is only going to get better and better as we go. You'll take them, Ancient Crows? What is your mailing address? Please advise. Yes, Xander. Exhausting a card with Strike in the name reduces Perfected Strike. Absolutely. Any mid-combat modification to the number of strikes in your deck does affect it. And that includes adding more via means like dual wield. So if you want to, if you can stall in a fight, by the way, you can dual wield like infinite copies of Perfected Strike and get them all to do 1,000 damage if you want to. Something like that. This does a lot of damage now, huh? Just kill you. Let's put Feel No Pain into play. Get the powers going now that we're in phase 2 of the Awakened One fight. We're super not afraid of this guy anymore. Super not afraid. "23 strength. I don't think I'm ever playing this Brutality. One strength? Been marketed for an extra set of balls? Yours are getting old. Yeah, you don't want to sit on your own balls. That's an experience nobody needs to have. Alright, well, GG. This wacky Ironclad Barricade Rampage Exhaust Synergy kind of hot mess, thanks to potions, was good enough to beat the Awakened One and Time Eater. I'll take it. Definitely a weird A20 win. Felt very low power, but it had enough. Did I study chemistry at university? Yes, I have a bachelor's degree in chemistry, Caffeine OP. General chemistry, nothing specific, because I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. And it turned out what I most wanted to do in college was play video games. And while I did manage to stop playing video games long enough to get a college degree, I didn't manage to stop playing video games after I got the college degree. So here I am. Here I am. Right, GG. Not an Act 4 win, but an A20 Act 3 win. I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. That went way better than expected, truthfully. GG. Alrighty, well that does bring us to the conclusion of tonight's stream. It is, we've been live for nearly 6 hours now. And I've got a busy day awaiting me tomorrow, so I'm going to sign off. It's funny on... Interesting, Munchdown's not on. Huh. Well, Slash is playing some Slay the Spire, so I'm going to throw a host over to Slash SP, who's doing some more Ascension 20 Slay the Spire action. So if that's why you were here, well, you don't have to stop. No love for metallic or organic? Ooh, organic? No, not organic chemistry. Not my favorite. I did like inorganic, but I didn't like it enough to, like, make it my primary field of study or anything. I think if I were to, like, college is a part of my life that I would do very differently if I were to do it over again. I can't say that I made the best decisions with the opportunities provided to me in college. And that's okay, because we all make big mistakes in our life, even with very important things, and that was one of the things that I did make big mistakes in. So if you're new to the channel and you had a good time tonight, I'd love if you hit that follow button. I am live 5 days a week, 6 hours a day. Although, starting on Wednesday of next week, I'm going to be visiting family in Canada for about 8 or 9 days. So there'll be about during the third week of December, there won't be much in the way of streams. But I will be live again on Saturday. There's no stream tomorrow, as there usually isn't on Friday. I'm actually helping a friend build a computer tomorrow, which is going to be fun. Hey, cheers! One last 100 from Caffeine OP. Inorganic has the oil bucks. So does the, Yeah, it does. That's true. I could have gotten, like, a job with an oil company if I studied inorganic, which is pretty big income. How's streaming full-time treating me? It's treating me well so far, Pikachu. I like it a lot. It's something that I can do for 6 or 8 hours in a day, and I don't feel like I've slaved away, wasting my time doing work for somebody else. This varies from person to person, but for me personally, I think it's very important to me that I am my own man, that that the effort I put in is effort that I'm putting in a way of my choosing, and is being put towards something that I want to do. And running my own streaming career is definitely much more that than doing your regular sort of job. So I would very much like to be able to do this in the long term. And ever since making the move to the full-time streaming hours, there's been a big show of support from the community in terms of bits, subs, you name it, which is making me have a bright hope for the future. So thanks again, everybody who gave me bits tonight. There was a lot of bits donated between Vipers, Seedly, Caffeine OP. Thanks all three of you. Collectively, I got like 4,000 bits or something ridiculous, as well as a number of subs. It means a lot. I'm very jealous. It's not a job it's easy to get into. You need some luck to be able to make it as a streamer, and luck is something I've always had in spades, fortunately. So I feel very blessed to be where I am. Alrighty, well, that's enough end of stream chit-chat here, I think. I'm going to throw a host over on to Slash SP, who's doing some Ascension 20 runs, and I'll see you guys in his chat. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for watching.